Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Got a little unboxing for you today, or unbagging, however you want to call it. Was shopping around on the Berkley website, just kind of stumbled across it for some unknown reason, and they had a sales section. Most of the stuff in there was like 50% off. Now, I don't show you guys everything that I buy because it would just be non-stop videos, which actually might be a good thing. Alright, I'll come back to that. But this case, I thought it was kind of cool to show you guys because most of these deals were like 50% off some pretty popular baits. Baits, in fact, that I've really been wanting to try, but I just really didn't feel like paying the high prices for them. At basically 50% off, absolutely well worth it. So I took down some notes, went through my bag. I already know what's in there. Obviously, I paid for it all, but it's already open. I'm going to kind of go through it and just kind of show you guys what I got and what prices I paid for them. As of the time I'm recording this, the deals were still live. I don't know if there will be by the time I post this video, but go check out the Berkley website. Maybe they still are. All right. First things first. Not much to this. This is just Berkley Nanofill. Now, when I first got into like ultralight and panfish fishing, this was recommended to me multiple times, but it's 20 bucks a spool, and I didn't really want to pay 20 bucks a spool. This was on sale for $9.99, half price. I got some in the 4-pound, 150 yard. So I'm looking forward to trying it out and seeing if it lived up to the hype. But obviously we're not going to open this and do an overhead shot. There's no point to that. So let's get into the baits. Alright, random order here. First thing I popped out, right there. This is the Hijacker 100. Your typical topwater, walk the dog kind of bait, but I've never actually fished this one before. But again, half off. Let's see, I got my notes. The Hijacker, $4.99. You can't really beat that. Let's get a better look. That is the Hijacker 100, and the color is called Sexy Back. It's a sexy shad pattern. Pretty cool looking bait. Again, typical walk the dog, very sticky hooks. I'm trying to turn the thing and I keep stabbing myself. There, let's check out the rattles that it's got. I like that, those little thud type rattles. Ooh, I'm going to shed some blood on this one, I tell you what. But as you can see, that's just a good looking bait. Again, really nothing all that special about it. Man, very, very sharp hooks. Very, very sticky. I do like that sexy shad paint job. That always really does well for me. And I've always been a real big fan of the walk the dog type bait, so I was excited to get this one. Let's see what's next. Alright, next thing I pulled out is another hard bait. Y'all are familiar with this one. The Chapo 105. This one is in HD threadfin shad. Now, like I said, the walk the dog style baits have always worked better for me, but when I pick up a Chapo for $5.99, I'd give it a shot, right? Pretty great looking pattern on there. Don't worry, we're going to open this one up and have a look too. And of course, it's a Chapo. We all know how great these things are. Alright, let me get this thing open, have a look. Alright, now as you can see, here it is. And that HD threadfin shad. What a great looking pattern that thing has. That is pretty great. Big ol' hooks. This thing weighs 3/4 of an ounce. And of course, it's got the El Chapo little paddle on that. Let's see if I can see the all that flake in the top. Really looks nice. You can really see they did a good job with the design on this one. Very cool. And again, it's a Berkley Chapo. Yeah, we're all pretty familiar with these. Never had one in this color before. And 3/4 of an ounce, I'll be able to launch this bad boy. Those hooks. I don't see too much getting away from this thing. Put you right there. Let's see what we pull out next. I think that was it for the hard baits. Yeah, now I got a pack of the Power Bait Flute Worms. Now these I've seen a few times before, but I wasn't really going to pick them up until I saw that they were $2.99 a pack. I do believe it was only this color that was $2.99, and this color would be smoke purple. I think this was the only one on sale at the time, but I picked it up because of the profile. I've never actually fished it before, but it seemed like it'd be something cool to fish. Let's have a look. Alright, there she is. Right there. And that smoke purple. Pretty cool color, especially for some of the dirty stained water I've been fishing lately. And I first saw this, I'm really thinking maybe on a shaky head, that would look really great. The action in that tail is just crazy. You can even cut this down if you wanted to. It's got these little nodes right here. You can even break it down if you wanted to, as small as you wanted to. That right there would be a pretty cool Ned rig profile. That would be a slightly larger Ned. I think I like that one the best right there. But this whole worm as a whole, sitting on a shaky head, probably look absolutely fantastic. And as you can see, if I can get it, it's a smoke, but it's got that purple flake. There you go. But yeah, that's a really cool profile of a worm. I really liked it. And again, for as cheap as they were, $2.99 a pack, I said, yeah, can't really beat them. They do got that power bait smell to them. Not too bad. I've noticed that lately. The last few Berkley things I've bought, the power bait smell has not been as pungent as in days past, but it's still there. Trust me. All right, put that one away. Let's see what's next. All right, these I was pretty excited for. I know I got 2 packs. Let's pull them both out here. Let's see. All right. The Berkley Gilly. I have been wanting to try these things for a while. And I've been seeing some other people on YouTube having some great success with them. And but again, they normally are $9.99 a pack, which isn't horrible. You get 4 of them, and there's some cool looking little plastics. But they had them for $4.99 a pack on the Berkley website. Again, it was only specific colors. It was the, give me a moment, this is the HD Pumpkin Seed, and then the HD Warmouth. And I'll open these up and show them to you. But both of these colors were on sale. I got them both in the 90 size because that's probably what's going to work best for me, at least this time of year. All right, let's pop these open and have a look. I'm pretty excited to see these. All right, let's start with this pumpkin seed. That's that HD pumpkin seed. Man, that looks, it almost looks like I'm holding a friggin' fish. That is awesome. All those little ribs. Now, I know a lot of you are already pretty familiar with this bait. You know, I'm always a little late to the party, but that's going to catch a whole lot of water. And it's got these little, oh, I can pick them up really, these little paddles kind of built into the side of it. Also on the tail, got kind of a unique shape. This is going to look absolutely freaking awesome in the water. I can't believe how cool these are and how long I've waited to fish them. Man. Now, I do believe these are recommended with a 2/0 or a 3/0 hook. I'll have to double check. But man, look at that pattern. Now, I do hope it stays on the bait. I've had an issue in past with these HD colors, and this kind of peel right off the plastic. I hope this one sticks around because it looks pretty good. Let's have a look at the warmouth real quick. All right, that HD warmouth. I mean, that is just, if you couldn't see all that rib part right there, it would look like I'm holding a fish. That is crazy cool. I am really excited to see what these things look like in the water. And I think that's exactly how I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to kind of Texas rig it through the side with a 2/0, maybe a 3/0. We'll see. I use Hayabusa hooks. Sometimes they tend to run a little small anyway, so maybe a 3/0 will fit in these just fine. If not, I'll run out and pick up a pack of 2/0s. But I'm excited, especially the way the peacock have been hitting lately. I think these could actually be pretty good peacock baits. Or maybe I finally get a bass. I haven't been on a bass in a long time, and it's kind of funny. I've got snakehead and peacock in the kayak, but no bass yet, which is pretty strange. I think I've caught more peacock this year than I have, well, in a very long time. So I think these are going to be great for that purpose. Cannot wait to try these out. All right, last thing on the list. This was actually kind of a surprise to me. This is the Berkley Power Bait Agent E. Again, another bait that a lot of people I'm sure are very familiar with, but I had no clue this was a 2-pack. And so when I saw the price of $3.99, I just assumed that was $3.99 for one. It's a 2-pack for $3.99. Very cool. This is the HD bluegill color. Let me show you what they look like. Alright, so here we are, the Berkley Agent E. I guess this is Berkley's answer to the Dark Sleeper style bait. Pretty freaking cool. Let's see, this one in particular is a 1/2 ounce and 3 inches long in the HD bluegill pattern. Again, I'm really hoping that HD sticks to the plastic. That's a pretty neat looking little bait. Let's see, maybe I'll do a front camera here. you can kind of see it's got that like fluorocarbon, like weed guard, I guess you'd call it, covering the hook. I think that'll do pretty good. It kind of moves out of the way pretty easily, actually. Let's see, what does the hook feel like here? Oh yeah, very, very sharp, sticky hook. I do not believe this will be as weedless as, say, like the Dark Sleeper or something along those lines, but it still should have a decent amount of weedless to it. I do like how heavy it is. It's going to kind of sit almost, I can't really get that in the camera real well, but it's going to almost be like head down when it sits on the bottom. And I'm pretty sure that's basically how I'm going to fish is just kind of yo-yo it up and down, up and down. And I'm pretty sure that'll get bit. 1/2 ounce, very good weight. It's going to launch just fine. And again, I really, really like the profile and that HD bluegill. I mean, those little eyes are cool, though. You can't beat that. I love those stupid little eyes. But very, very cool. And I had no clue I was getting a 2-pack for the $4. Is that what I said? H&E, $4, yeah. So $4. You really can't beat that. All right, so in total, I spent $37.93. That was before tax and shipping. Really not bad, considering the gillies are $10 a pack generally, and I got 2 packs basically for $10. I'm pretty excited to throw a whole bunch of this stuff. Now, fishing has just been dead slow for me lately. Like I mentioned earlier, a few peacock here and there, and most of those on some smaller baits, more finesse style fishing. That's really been the key. And I mean, those flute worms, those are going to be good for finesse, and I think they'll probably be the only thing I'm going to have any kind of luck with right now. But I am very excited to try that Agent E, those gillies. Man, I've been wanting to try those for a minute. And of course, I've already fished the Chapo, with limited success here and there. I do like it a little better than the Whopper Plopper, just between you and me. And then that hijacker, that topwater bait. I'm interested to try that one. I've never actually fished it. The KBD Sexy Dog from Strike King is my current, I guess, favorite in the Walk the Dog lineup. And the Sexy Shad pattern usually works pretty well for me. So I'm very, very, very excited to try some of this stuff out. Oh, and this Berkley Nano Fill. Yeah, like I said, that was highly recommended to me when I first started, and I just wasn't going to spend $20 on a spool. When I can get my normal Power Pro or whatever. Even my Seaguar is only $10. So I'm excited that I found all this stuff on sale, and hopefully the sale is still going if you guys want to go check it out. All right, well, thank you guys so much for hanging out and watching another video. I really do appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that like button. If you like this kind of content and you're new here, hit that subscribe button. That would be greatly appreciated. And, hopefully I'll have a video coming up here soon with some actual fish in it. But as hot as it is, I don't know. It might be a little while, but I promise I'll get out there and try. Hope you guys are staying safe, hydrated, and catching the fish. I'll catch y'all later.